Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Saturn's return to Capricorn. Saturn had a short trip to Aquarius, and on 12th of July, it has retrograded back to Capricorn, 30 degrees Capricorn. And it continues retrograding back in Capricorn, and then it will go direct. And this is a stressful transit for some, not for everybody. And so we need to explore this. Hello, I'm Komila Sutton, and we are talking Saturn's return to Capricorn. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. So Saturn is retrograded back from Aquarius. It had a short stint in Aquarius, and it retrograded back on 12th of July. And it remains in Capricorn till 17th January 2023. Actually, when a planet comes back to a sign, it is called an Ativakri. So extremely retrograde, and therefore it can throw up some challenges. We could see for the world situation, we can see environmentally. I don't usually find that Ativakri affects directly to the individual, but obviously if things are happening in the world and there's some crisis taking place, then we are also affected by that. And also Saturn in Capricorn is very important because when Saturn went into Capricorn originally in 2020, that was the start of all the COVID restrictions. And then all the karma that Saturn made us face, as a world collectively. And now I was noticing that they are saying that the cases are resurging as well for COVID. And so basically, as all of us, we need to be restrained and careful. It's not that you can, totally go into isolation, but it is your choice. And Saturn has got now still almost 6 months, little less than 6 months to run, and the final Capricorn transit that we have to deal with. And Capricorn is, responsibility, duty, doing the right thing. Saturn is in dignity, but you see, Saturn is the planet of karma. So his being in dignity comes with some rules and regulations as well. And all of us have to deal with it, regardless of what sign you are, what ascendant you are. I'm not going to talk about signs and ascendants. It's to give you an update that Saturn has come back to Capricorn, and it is more likely affecting degrees in your chart. So the second most important thing is to see whether you have any degrees in your chart that are directly affected. Of course, if your moon is placed in Capricorn between 24 degrees and 30 degrees of Capricorn, then this transit is most intense for you. If your ascendant, sun, any other planet is placed between 24 to 30 degrees of Capricorn, this is where Saturn is going to be moving around. If you have earlier degrees, you've already done the intense Saturn transit. And but if you are got a moon in these degrees, then this is a very intense transit for you, and patience and restraint, and doing some good remedy for Saturn alongside with it. Mostly Saturn's remedy is restraint, karma yoga, doing some selfless service for other people. This is what is most important aspect. And, when Saturn hits you directly, you can feel very lazy. You can feel stressful. Work situation becomes very heavy. But work is important to do while Saturn transit is taking place. So you should welcome the responsibility. Sometimes you may feel that I'm doing things that are not necessary, that up to my standard, but Saturn is teaching you some lessons, and just to be conscious of that. And then the retrograde of Saturn. So he already started retrograde in June, but that was in Aquarius. Now he's in Capricorn. So at present, you don't feel the retrograde so much. But October, Saturn starts slowing down. And then on 23rd of October, he is stationary turning direct. And this is at 24 degrees of Capricorn. So if you have your moon, ascendant, any planet at 24 degrees, sun as well, then this is a most complicated, difficult time for you, because Saturn will slow down almost by middle of September to 24 degrees, and it stops at 24 degrees, stays there, then it takes a long time to gain speed. So almost 2 months up to November. If you have planets around 24 degrees, then this is a difficult, challenging time for you. And so those are the people. So, but specifically, you can think about moon. Moon is mind, emotions. You are in intense part of Saraswati if you have moon in at 24 degrees, but also Saturn stationing. If you have, and then for other signs, ascendant, that is equally important. You'll feel that energy, some change in career, some issue coming up for you. Other planets, sun, identity crisis. Other planets also, you have to think about it. Mercury, you're not thinking clearly. Mars, you feel frustrated, not able to take action. Jupiter, it makes you feel, that knowledge is not there, some block in your good luck, opportunity. Venus can be stressful on relationships. Saturn itself means you're getting a Saturn return, either you're 29 or 58. So this is a major time for you, of maturing and moving to the next phase. Rahu, again, that is Saturn going over Rahu always throws some karmic old challenges. Saturn going over Ketu can throw some challenges as well. Now, these planets within 24 to 30 degrees only if you have these planets. But if it is at 24 degrees exactly, or 24 to 25 degrees, then you know that the impact is much more intense. And, it's about being restrained, allowing the time to pass, and paying your debts, whatever is happening, working with that. That is the best way to deal with it. And, Saturn will go away from Capricorn in January, goes into Aquarius, still another Saturn ruled sign, but there are different issues that come in Aquarius, but we just keep to Capricorn. Then finally, those of you who are in Saraswati. So for about 2 months, if you were Sagittarius moon, then Saraswati was over for you. But now Saturn has come back, and it is bringing Saraswati back to you. And Pisces moon that were experiencing little bit of Saraswati, it has gone back. But Saraswati will be still there for Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius moons. And therefore, if you are in Saraswati, it is important to always take Saturn's role, to take, heed. Things get delayed, obstacles can come. We cannot quickly sort out these things. Also, it is important if you are a Gemini moon, because or ascendant, because Ashtama Shani, Saturn's transit through your 8th house. This is a challenging transit for you as well. So 8th house transit, you had got a few months respite. It's come back to 8th house till January. So 8th house is more unexpected. You don't feel it. It's like hidden transit. And 8th house deals with some old karma, that mistakes we have made, and there's sudden, unexpected events that can take place. The good thing about Saturn's transit in Capricorn is that there is no major conjunction, there is no Mars conjunction, there's no other major conjunctions taking place. So Saturn is very much independent, doing his job. And his job is not always easy, and we don't always like it. But we should respect the transit and honor it and allow it to express its thing. And the main thing is not the transit, but how you deal with it, how you cope with it, and how restrained and careful you are as this transit is happening. So as I end this video, I'm going to just do a chanting for Lord Shiva, who is the deity for Lord Saturn, and then also do a mantra for Lord Saturn. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshiyamamritat. Om Neelanjana Samabhasam Ravi Putram Yamagrajam Chayamaratanda Sambhutam Tam Namami Shanishcharam. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Shaniye Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So, all the best for the Saturn transit, and take care for yourself. And these mantras I did Om Namah Shivaya for Lord Shiva, Om Triambakam mantra. I made a separate video about it. It's a very powerful mantra for Lord Saturn and for all obstacles in life. And you can listen to that and also chant it yourself if you are having a challenging Saturn transit. And then I did the Purana mantra for Saturn, Neelanjana Samabhasam, and then the simple Nama mantra for Saturn, Om Shaniye Namaha. So main thing is this: as Saturn is coming for you, we welcome his transit, we honor his transit, and we are patient and mature about dealing with it. Thank you. Namaste. Do remember to subscribe.